There's no safeguard. It's just on trust.
It's trust. There's no safeguard.
No safeguard.
No safeguard.
Ha! No safeguard.
There's no safeguard.
But have you tried to propose what can give you a safeguard to the buyer?
It must be, your payment must have some clauses where at least your risk is, downsized at least. If your supplier asks you to give you 100% advance, then you may ask him, okay, let's say I'll give you 5, 10, 15, 20% advance, and rest I can give you when you ship the when you sell the goods and give me a real copy. That's how you can probably reduce your risk.
That can reduce. Probably just so far.
It can reduce to some extent.
To some extent, eh?
But there are side. No, but the side they might not even place the trust on you.
That's my issue, because if you are saying later on you will pay, are we sure they will agree to that terms? I'm just saying.
The place you do those kind of payments, you should have to be very careful. For example, if you're dealing with Europe,
okay,
it's easier when you establish a relationship to the Euro trust to do TT payment. But from China, you pay and they give you what you are not.
What did you ask for?
Less than what you ask for.
So how do you safeguard ourselves?
Well, international trade is risk now. It's normal.
But it can be reduced.
It can be reduced, actually.
It can be reduced.
How do we reduce it?
Now, number one, for those of us that do non-value for forex, that pay directly, if you suggest, now, what was the incentive for paying directly, if I may ask?
Incentive.
As in, what do you, who suggested that payment method?
Sometimes
It's a supplier.
So that means, as an importer, if you say you want it to be built for collection on LC, you could have gone that way. You could have gone that way.
Yes.
And so why would we not do that instead of doing this? Because when you do that, you also reduce your cost because you have access to CBN funds. How about that?
Duty?
Sir?
Most of the time, duty is involved.
Why? What
Because when you pay directly, you can actually do
invoice? Yes.
reduce your invoice. But if you are doing LC, you
Yeah, just talk,
Yeah, but
so that's why you guys don't can have it.
but sometimes
No, when you say, sorry, 1 minute, sir. If you say you can do your, are you saying you are the one doing your invoice directly yourself? Or
some people do invoice.
directly themselves.
Yes.
So they will now send it to them to send it back.
Exactly.
And so if they are doing else, they can still do the same thing now.
No,
So what makes it different?
No, you can't do this the same thing because in the LC, if you are doing that, if you're doing LC,
Yeah.
if you're doing LC, there are things that you have to. Like in that case, nobody will be bothering you. Like unless you open with the bank.
Okay.
Even the bank was arguing for the price of the product.
Arguing.
For the price of the product, the price you gave them.
So what's their business?
They said they are going to have problem with CBN. They are going to have problem with CBN.
That
Why are we? That they have done these products before. You understand? They have done these products.
He's a different buyer now. Is it not different?
That was the problem.
We have a special discount with our buyer. What are you talking about? No, they don't have a basis for that. You can't tell me this amount. Company can say that because they have other details, but what's the bank's issue? But where I'm going in, I'm trying to arrive at something. If it's because of duty, you can still do your invoice and you send it to the guy. You print it and send it. So why? I'm just trying to look at how we can safeguard ourselves. Yes, sir.
the only problem with that, if you make your invoice and send to them,
Okay.
if you are going to pay them, okay, by TT, yeah, you have to make up. Okay, if it is LC, you have a problem.
How?
Because if you send them amount to pay, and you are raising LC, you know they are not going to be paid the correct value for their goods.
Okay.
Yeah. So that
Now, so you are saying because I'm using an LC and payment will be paid, payment will be made through LC. Now the amount on the invoice, because what you are paying is actually higher, but what's on the invoice is lower. You understand? And now in this case now, the amount the bank is paying must be the same as the invoice. Good.
So they have a problem.
Yeah, okay. So I'm trying, I think I'm beginning to get,
Except
yeah?
now tell you, you pay the other.
Outside the LC term. So there is a way out. Is that? Yes, no, which actually, especially when you want to do, sometimes you open a form M because of, okay, typical example of what you just described. CBN says you can, if you are importing and you have to pay in advance, you can't do more than what? Eh? No, 15%. You can't do.
That's a regulation.
Regulation. If you are buying money from CBN, you can't do more than 15%. Now, so if my seller insists that I have to pay 30%, so I have to do the remaining 15% outside the LC terms. Do you understand? So I will still do LC. Invoice will read the total value, but we already know that I'm paying others through other means, and that's allowed. My invoice still expect to do what is expected. So what I'm trying to say is, even though you are using an LC and then you want to reduce the invoice, the first thing remains that the amount can still be reduced, it's just that the balance now will be paid outside the LC term. What we're trying to do here is protecting ourselves such that you receive the value, because when you now do LC, it becomes easier for you to ensure the quality of your product.
Yeah. But the first one we were looking at,
yes,
we were trying to find out, if you are doing direct payment, how do you reduce?
How do you reduce your rate? Now, number one, my first recommendation is for you to move out of that advance payment as if possible. To move out of, to do bill for collection. Bill for collection is even better. At least you won't do LC, you will incur the cost of LC, but there is a control of the document. Because now the document goes through the bank. So there's a control of the document. It's even good for the exporter also. In fact, the only thing why the exporter is sending document to you is because he knows you have paid. Ordinarily, if you have not paid, he should send it to the bank if he's going to get that money, so that there will be control on that document. But besides that, you need to enjoy the quality of the product, quality of the good being shipped. So if you are going to do an advance payment, appointing an inspection agent in that country becomes very critical. Appointing an inspection agent. Now, I'm not using LC, I'm paying in advance, fine. But there's an inspection agent that, number one, confirm to me the good is ready, you can pay. The good is ready, package, and quality determined. As soon as the inspection agent and send that detail to me of the inspection he has done, I make payment. Because if I don't pay, they won't move the good. But the agent is also there to ensure that what he has inspected is what is loaded into the container.
And how do you control the activities of the inspection agent?
You're paying him. You're paying the inspection agent. There's an SLA between the two of you.
I'm telling you.
No. If you are working with, no. I've worked with SGS in China. If you are working with them, you're going to pay their fee. They're going to do your job for you.
So which ones are you recommending?
Is that? For if you are doing China, I can send their email to you. No, you're going to pay them. You have an SLA on a service level agreement on how the process will run. So if they do anything wrong, they know they are culpable now. The whole idea here is, I want to ensure that, fine, I want my client to be faster. So I want to transfer money ahead. But I want to transfer that money when good is ready and quality confirmed. And my client just confirmed that to me. And this is like stated in our agreement that I will only pay when I get a copy of the inspection report from my inspection agent. When I get that, so my inspection agent also will be there when you are stuffing the container and put his own seal on that container and send me a report also. That can be done. Protector can do that for you. SGS can do that for you in China. That can be done. So although I'm paying, but I have someone on the other side to help me and guard against the risk that I'm faced with as an organization. Because a lot of people have so many issues on this advanced payment. So many issues. Okay, think about it. Even we stop open account. You know there are 4 modes of payment in international trade. We are aware of letter of credit, right? Bill for collection, right? Now there's advanced payment, which is our non-valid, then there's open account. Open account is the reverse. You send the good and pay you later. We were doing this in Nigeria. They stopped it early 90s. Because we were having so many issues. Yes, we were not paying.
You're not paying.
We're not paying.
Even with,
there are so many debts from Nigeria.
Even with the LC, most suppliers now they don't do LC. Why they run away from LC is that most Nigerians will go and fill the form. They will put so that there will be there will be a discrepancy. So that discrepancy, they will use it now and delay payments.
But you will still pay, no?
No, you still pay, but by that time you must have cleared. Some people know what they do, they clear the goods, sell off and now pay. But so they will tactically
No. If there is a discrepancy, document cannot be released. That means the bank is the one that is called. But the bank is denying.
That's why some suppliers are even very careful. Even when you say LC Nigeria,
Yes.
they are not.
that's what I'm telling you.
It's the impact of our practice on ourselves. LC was put in place to make trade interesting and easy.
Yeah.
I don't need to know you to do business with you.
Yeah.
LC can make me to put checks in place that even if I don't know you, I have a guy in China we ship to from Nigeria. I met him 1 year after we started doing business. 1 year after. A Nigerian living in China. 1 year after. But we're using LC, so I was comfortable doing the transaction, even though I've not met him. Because LC helps you to put in place the conditions that will prevent any fraud from anybody. So if I don't have used if we are not having some issues, and the reason why you're saying it's not perfect because even the back understanding of LC is too low. We've had to train a number and we know. And the old people who knows about this thing are leaving. The new people are coming in, they're only being driven to look for the deposit. So they are not being trained. But that is too wrong. If a document is discrepant, until the issues are resolved, the document is reviewed with the bank, and when the issues are resolved, the bank pays and then releases the document. So if people are afraid of our LC, okay, no wonder they have to confirm LC.
Yes, that's why they have it.
And now they even tell you the bank you need to use.
Oh, okay. Because they know some bank we do best practice. Let me give you a scenario. As a banker, we had an issue with Citibank. I think Citibank London. It was a confirmed LC. You know, I'll delve a little bit into LC. We'll be having a training on LC very soon. I will talk about it for those of that have been LC, they're going to join us in October. But as a confirming bank has equal obligation as the issuing bank. In fact, for a bank abroad to add its confirmation to your LC, Nigerian bank will have to move the money to their positions, either by loan or by cash. Now, so we now have this case of a document got into Citibank London, I guess, and the document was discrepant. Erroneous Citibank London paid. When the got to Nigeria, we raise that alert, and they notice that they make mistake. What they do, they reverse the debit in our account with them, pending resolution of that issue. Those are the banks you want to deal with. Best practice. Don't say now and sort out yourself. No, of course it will be resolved. Eventually it will resolve, and afterward they reverse the payment, the debit, and afterward, of course, they debited us back when the issue was where all the issues on the document were resolved. Now, where I'm going, so at the end of the day, if this thing is not being done, it becomes issue for us as a nation on trade. Because the whole idea where people want to do business with you is because they believe that the bank is going to play by the rule. If the bank is not playing by the rule, then we're in trouble. So, if the bank that does not want to take LC, will you not take confirm? You will take confirm, right? Okay. If you take confirm, then no wonder. So, confirming LC is not just because of our political reason or economic reason. It's because of our knowledge reason.